Experiences from Reincarnation Therapy. In modern hypnotherapy, it happens from time to time that patients in the trance state dive into other lives or incarnations. This means that they suddenly experience themselves as other personalities, sometimes of a different gender, at different ages, and in different cultures and times. For the therapeutic process, such unusual perceptions are initially unimportant, since the aim is to investigate, resolve, and heal the causes and symptoms of a mental disorder, problem, or illness. In medical hypnosis, one has a variety of possibilities to work with the subconsciousness, mind, and soul of the patient. Among other things, fantasy words, archetypes, symbols, colors, etc. are consciously used here. Now it is the case that the patient does not drift into artificial fantasy words on his own, but that they must be offered by the hypnotherapist. Here it is about the conscious, goal-oriented guidance of the patient into a situation which serves the analysis, blockage, dissolution, healing, or change of perception. The patient in the trance state is not able to construct complex realities, certainly not when it comes to a life in an earlier time, in another culture, and complex personalities. It also does not happen that patients suddenly find themselves in a Hollywood movie they had seen in the cinema. In fact, the subconsciousness is the gateway for research beyond space and time. Almost all information is available, information from the earliest childhood, as well as vivid memories from all previous incarnations, and also experiences which the soul makes during its stay in the so-called beyond, before it incarnates again. Partly there is also the possibility to get information about the future. These phenomena were not clear in their meaning in the beginning, but rather strange and amazing. The pioneers who later founded Reincarnation Therapy, initially as psychotherapists and doctors, did a lot of scientific research with their patients under hypnosis to understand everything. In the process, atheistic, materialistic doctors found their way to spirituality and also gained a deep understanding of mental disorders, diseases, and relationship problems. The research showed, for example, that man incarnates countless times on earth to have new experiences, to get to know himself and the creation, and to grow as a soul. The so-called afterlife is a higher world in the multidimensional universe where the deceased resides as a soul or spirit. Here he recovers from the last incarnation, enjoys being, and prepares for his next incarnation. Family members, soulmates, and friends meet again here. Spiritual guides help to orient oneself, reflect on the last incarnation, and set goals for the next incarnation. Thus, it can be said that each incarnation is thoroughly planned like a journey, including the most important events and important people who play a role in life. In the sessions with the patients, one can then find out the hidden causes of problems, fears, blockades, needs, dislikes, and so on, and often solve them successfully. We actually get the explanations here for everything that happens in life, why we are the way we are, where the journey is going and what we should learn. Thus, reincarnation therapy is extremely valuable also for the studies of mankind's past. Often, the smallest details can be vividly recalled in the memory as if the patient is experiencing them. Reincarnation therapy enables deep spiritual experiences and insights and can thus help to dissolve prejudices or limitations in the worldview. Imagine that you do several sessions and learn that in one life you were a Chinese, in another one you were an African, and in yet another a European. Imagine also that once you lived as a Buddhist, another time as a Muslim, then as a Jew, and then as a Christian, a Taoist, and in South America you lived in the shamanic tradition. In fact, we wander through all cultures, all religions, all possible countries and times, are born sometimes as a woman, then as a man, going through all roles as father, mother, child, uncle, aunt, brother, sister. We are universal spiritual beings who come to know ourselves in all the different roles and settings in order to find our way to God, to our original nature. If you experience something like that yourself, then there is no more space for prejudice, for hatred, persecution of people of other faith, for fights of any kind. Then the illusion stops, and as a human being you can reach out to all other people, embrace each other, love and appreciate each other, and work together for a better world. In principle, every person would have to do such sessions already as a young person in order to clarify and expand their worldview, and of course to go into healing at an early stage, because only through healing are we free to lead a happy life.